Heyo, I am Senpai Fox.
I am Ao-chan XB.
Welcome to our podcast.
Hey everybody, it's me, Fox. I run the channel of Fox and Wolf Adventures with one of my great friends and editors, Ao-chan. Say hi, Ao-chan.
Hello. Hello guys. Hello folks.
Hey, Chan, how is So, I think I was discussing with Ao-chan here about what are we gonna do. She helps me make with my thumbnails for you guys and stuff like that. So, I had an idea. It's not really my idea. Her thing was she's a big fan of One Piece, and I was like, okay, I don't know anything about One Piece. I never seen it, so maybe we can explain it. But that's on the second episode on this podcast. Which, by the way, guys, this is our first podcast together. So prepare to see me and Ao-chan together discussing about anime, video games. We're gonna do some game reviews. We're also going to do some culture exchanges because she's from Indonesia, I'm in the USA, and I think that if we can learn each other about cultures, that would be great. And we all know I'm a big fan. I love to eat, and Ao-chan is a big eater, big foodie, so that's a good one right there. So maybe we can discuss about her food, and we can discuss about that and further on episodes of this podcast. I hope that sounds great to you guys.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much for the introduction.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Ao-chan. And I will introduce myself too. So I'm a big fan of One Piece, and I make like in a YouTube, like in Instagram, I talk a lot. I make a content about One Piece, and I love anime. So it's gonna be nice. We can talk about anime, games, cultures, many things, just like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to start because, I mean, think about it. Anime fans are all over the world, Indonesia, USA, and we're just gonna go a little bit of a discussion here from this. This is supposed to be intro who we are, but I think we can afford to do a little bit before we go on to detail. Yeah,
of course.
So like I was saying, like anime fans and gamers, we're all over the world. And I think that, and I was telling Ao-chan here, like, originally, our plan was to I play One Piece game and she just commentates. But for some reason, that game went south, and it did not want to record properly, and it just went bad. So, this idea came out, and I was just thinking, you know what? This would be a good idea to have, two different people, two different parts of the world who love video games and anime. What's it gonna hurt? So I brought this up to Ao-chan, and she reluctantly agreed. And the funny part that found is that
good.
Yeah, so the funny part is that I was discussing here with Ao-chan, like, how are we gonna look like? Are we gonna do something with it? I had no idea what she's gonna do. So go ahead, explain. Go ahead, explain. So
and so people can see that today we are doing cosplay, right?
Yeah. Well, this is how I normally look to my followers, so they know me like this. So
I think it's okay. So in the first time you said that anime and game is all around the world, and I do agree with that. We have so many nice moments, nice time with games and anime, and especially about the classic game and anime. Do you agree with that?
Classic gaming, yes, and classic anime, yes, because there's a bunch of classic animes I believe that is still unseen in this newer generation of anime. I mean, remember, anime came around since what, 90s, 80s anime, probably?
I myself knew anime. It is a production of like 90s, that's all. But I watch it a lot in 20s, But yeah, the growing of anime, I think it's so cool all around the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, I do think like I do like how the anime went as far as popularity, but I personally believe that as much of a boom it is, what I don't like about it is it got too big, and now people who will watch it tend to be not because they're real fans. They watch it because it's because they think it's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. Because as far as I see, the anime a long time ago and now it's kind of different. It's so different.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, yeah, some people now do the anime just for entertainment, something cool, like you said.
Yeah.
But yeah, long before this, anime is like a part of our life, right?
Yeah, it was part of us. Same thing goes for gaming. It was part of us.
Part
Right?
of our life.
You know, and we're not going to go into detail in this one because this is the first episode. But as we go on, we're going to go in more and more detail. But like I said, like anime and gaming, anime and gaming was not really known. It was really just people who knew about it, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean just like that. Like long time ago, we really loved anime because we got the spirit from the anime, and it can relate to our life.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
I also believe too that the early anime taught us lessons growing up. I don't know if you think so, but for me, I taught about honor, respect, loyalty. Even though all of us had differences, opinions, and different culture, we can learn to accept them and just take little bits of it and just try to, I guess, like, how can I say, just
give us spirit, motivation.
Yeah, and motivation is the word. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And also like this. Typically, Japanese anime always comes with the main character that's a strong ability, and they grow up something like from zero to hero, and we learn about the struggle in that.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of animes that do that. I mean, One Piece does that. Dragon Ball Z does that. Who else? I mean, a lot of animes does. Even some of these newer ones like Demon Slayer. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Imagine like that when the kid has that motivation from the anime, so they can relate it to their life, and they want to do something like the hero in the anime. I think it's a nice motivation for the kids back then.
Oh yeah, it's a good motivation because anime teaches about friendship too. I think that's a good one. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I was gonna say, so when did you start getting into anime? Like, how old were you?
Oh, like okay. It's like when I was like 6 years old or 5 years old, I already watched anime.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, especially like Japanese anime. Maybe when I was a kid, it's not really a very hard anime. Maybe just like like Doraemon.
Oh, Doraemon? Yeah, I know a friend from. I have a friend
like,
from Vietnam. Yeah, I have a friend from Vietnam. She loves Doraemon.
It's like that. Kids, like children anime. It's the story. The story is so easy. Like Doraemon, Hattori, P-Man, Chibi Maruko-chan. There are so many of it, and it's really popular in my place, Indonesia. It's so popular.
Okay. So
yes, and also Shin-chan.
I never heard of Shin-chan. No, I never heard of it. No.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's some of easy story, like easy story anime.
Yeah. So I do agree with you. There's animes out there that it's easy to follow to, and there's some animes that are not. I mean, there's a lot of animes that are good, like psychological horrors, thrillers, and stuff like that. I mean, just to name a few. I don't know if you've seen these because these were very old animes. They're like 1980s. So there's something called Lily Cat. It's a really old anime, psychological horror, really good one. But
okay,
you guys need like parents because it's kind of bloody and violent. So that's up to the parents.
Oh, I got it.
But it's kind of like that's parents' responsibility.
Okay. But by the way, folks, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about the animation in our generation, like in 90s or early 20s, I know a lot about Japanese in my country, like anime, but what about American animation at that time? Because there's no much American animation come to Indonesia. Like, you know that Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Is that from America?
Okay, so yes. So
Kinda.
no, it is. It is that what you consider as like American animation, because when you say animation or anime, Americans mostly think Scooby-Doo, Powerpuff Girls,
Casper.
Casper, anything like
Tom
that.
and Jerry.
Yes.
Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
I love Tom and Jerry. I growing up with Tom and Jerry too.
So did I. But yeah, so when you think when you say animation to a Western audience, they think more along the lines of like that. But But when in the 90s, when it came out in the 80s, I believe. I wasn't even born then, but when the 90s really took off, and like somewhere between early 90s and mid 90s, it just came to America of Dragon Ball Z, Vampire Hunter D, and all this stuff. So all the 90s animes came into that scene. But yeah, it's but going back to your question is, American animation and Japanese animation are two different things, two different styles.
Different.
Yeah.
Different style, different thing, different stories.
Different stories, two different styles. The American animation will have more like American traditional values, where like in the Japanese anime it has more Japanese values. So that's where the differences lie right there. Yeah.
I got it.
So you said not enough American style animes went to Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
So what? Why? Why is that?
Oh, I mean, yeah, on TV. At that time, I remember we didn't use an internet a lot, so we just watch everything on TV, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that time on TV is full of Japanese, and I watch American animation is from CD, something like that. So, yeah. In my place, it's a little of American animation aired on TV. But I remember some animation that aired on TV was Scooby-Doo, and then
Tom and Jerry.
Casper.
Yeah.
Oh, Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, okay. Woody Woodpecker. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, there's also Disney. Sorry, I forgot about the Donald Duck and the Mickey Mouse. All about Disney, yeah. But nowadays, as you can see, we have a cable TV. Like, yeah, we can stream all of them so easy on TV. Like, yeah, stream it.
Okay.
The subscription, yeah.
Okay, so you said you seen Scooby, you seen Tweety, Donald Duck, Bugs Bunny, and all that, right? All that was in Indonesia. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Wait, sorry. I forget something. The Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Cartoon Network. Yeah, I remember Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in like let's say the American cartoonish style, like you said, Bugs Bunny, Sylvester the Cat, Tweety Bird, and all of them. Who do you like? Who is your favorite? Because my favorite is Foghorn Leghorn, the big rooster. I loved him. He's funny for me.
Oh wait, I forget about that. I don't know whether I ever watched it or not. Okay. Well, I have my favorite, but I think my favorite is Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry is a good classic one. I mean, I think it's still being played today, even in modern times. I'm not really sure, but
yeah. No. And you know the opening of Tom and Jerry, the lion head.
Oh yeah, the MGM Studio Lion's Head. That was a good one. Yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah, it's classic. It's classic.
Yeah, when suddenly I watch that on Reels on Instagram or TikTok, someone uploaded. I literally like back into the old days. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, sometimes I come across those on as like sometimes like you're on YouTube on your phones or laptop. You think back to your childhood. You think, man, I want to watch some classic Tom and Jerry cartoons or some
Yeah,
classic
sometimes.
cartoon. Yeah, sometimes. And just the other day, I was like, man, I want to see some like classic cartoons. I mean, way back in the day, long time ago, with Porky Pig, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, all of them. And
Yeah.
I was just wondering,
Right.
I wanted to see that big rooster, Foghorn Leghorn. He's my favorite cartoon character of all time. Yeah,
Okay.
he's from the.
Oh, I
Su-
think that's really
Yeah.
nice.
He's funny. He says really like southern like proverbs is really funny. I love that. I love that big rooster.
Oh my god. Yeah. When I think about the American animation, like it's entertaining. Like there's no much story like a Dragon Ball or something. That's just simply entertaining like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for entertain, but if we want a lot of story, a deeper story, maybe we can say Japanese animation, something like that.
Yeah, I do agree with you there because American cartoon or animation wasn't really big on story based because, like you said, it's mostly entertainment.
Yeah, just entertain, like
Yeah.
just easy story for us, so we can laugh or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's fun.
It's fun too.
But I do like what you said, where you said about like Japanese anime, Dragon Ball Z's, Naruto, One Piece, all these animes
Oh,
are
yeah.
very big and story based with friendship, teamwork,
Story based.
story based, big
Right.
story based. Yeah.
Story based. And you know what? I want to tell you something. Like in One Piece, sometimes this story, the creator Eiichiro Oda, they make a story that relate to the world. Like sometimes they make a story that sometimes it also connected to conspiracy theory in this world. Yeah.
I think it's a lot of animes that does that too. But you know what? A lot of animes do that. A lot of them do. They sure do.
Yeah, it's like they make a story that sometimes connected to their real life, and then we will think about, yeah, oh, it's like in their real life, oh, it's like something like this, but in a different way.
Mhm.
They show it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally don't like because there's a lot of animes too that deal with politics, and I'm not much of big
Oh.
into. Yeah, and I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah, and I'm not a big politics kind of person. I mean, I rather watch anime that I can see someone get Kaioken or Goku beating them
Yeah.
up. I don't want to hear
And for
politics.
me-
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I don't like politics, and I don't care about it. I mean, like,
Yeah, me
I
too.
watch anime and I know the story, but sometimes maybe the creator want to show something in the movie. Maybe it's about politics or the world or yeah, you know. I
Yeah,
think-
you know what? I really wish I do understand and respect the reason why they want to do it because they have like maybe they're passionate about it. But at the
Oh,
end,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's just anime. You know, like we're just here to forget about our problems for the day, or for the
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
I want to see someone
Yeah.
get Kamehameha waved, or I want to see Luffy just like punch someone with his rubbery hands or something. I don't know.
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We watch anime, just love the story, and just curious about how it ends or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about one, yeah.
Good,
What?
good,
Sorry.
good. No, sorry. Good. Good. I forgot what I was gonna say. So the-
Okay. Talking about One Piece, still there are so many episodes, and all of One Piece fans, we call it One Piece fans with Nakama.
Nakama. Okay.
Yeah, Nakama. One Piece fans, they call themselves with Nakama. Nakama is, I can say myself like I am Nakama One Piece. Nakama One Piece. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of One Piece, and I call myself like the fan's name. Yeah, Nakama.
So where did that name come from? Nakama? Was it just made
Yeah,
up?
it's a Japanese. Yeah, it's like a buddies, like friends or like something like that.
Oh, okay. So Nakama means like a bunch of friends and buddies.
Yeah, when friends, buddies, and something like group or something like.
And is that what
Yeah,
is that what the One Piece fan named themselves? That Nakamas?
yeah.
Okay.
Nakama. We call ourselves like Nakama. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
and the story is still pretty long, and we're really curious about the ending. But sometimes to think about the ending, it's like happy and sad at the same time. Yeah, happy because we finally know the ending, and maybe we finally know what One Piece is, and also sad because this anime accompany us since when we were a kid, and then finally end just like Naruto. Okay.
Huh. I really don't know much about One Piece because I couldn't really get into it.
Yeah, it's
Um,
okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So from my understanding, like there's fruits that people eat that gives them powers and abilities, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The magic food.
The
Yeah.
magic fruits. Okay. Um, from what my understanding too is, there's a lot of fruits too. There's like many kinds,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. There are a lot of fruits too. There are a lot of fruits that give a special ability when you eat them, and every fruit are different. Yeah.
Does the color like suggest or tells like the person who eats it like what power they're gonna get, or is it just random?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. And the power is so unique. The
Okay.
power is so unique. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Superpower when you eat that magic fruit.
Uh huh.
And and even the main character, Luffy, they eat like a rubber fruit, so the body became like a rubber. They can stretch it out, blow it out.
No, right.
Something like that.
I have seen some clips where Luffy was fighting some bad guy, and like he would like anchor himself down to something, and he'll stretch like really far back.
Yeah. And the main character in One Piece is pretty innocent. Like it's like he don't know any ideas about who is the enemy, and it's like fearless, just like that.
Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy one. It's like
Okay.
never scared of the enemy, and it's like even don't know what to think about the enemy. Just do what he wanted to do.
Okay, so he doesn't really care. He just does what he wants, and that's it.
Yeah, do it with fun. Do it with fun.
Do
Like,
it for-
yeah, just like
do. Okay, so how many villains are there in the One Piece world? Like, I'm new. I don't know.
what billion?
Yeah, like how many are there? I mean, last time I saw the one called Smoker, and I don't know any more than that.
Oh yeah, there are so many villains. The smoker one is the like in the first stage of One Piece.
Okay.
I can count, but I can mention some of the villain. There's like smoker, and then the clown, and then the crocodile, and there is Mr. One, Mr. Two, Mr. Three. It's pretty much.
Wait. Mr. 1, Mr. 2, and Mr. 3?
Yeah, in the Alabasta chapter or something, there will be Mr. 1, Mr. 2, and Mr. 3, and they are very funny, ridiculous, if you can see. Yeah,
You know what?
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is the man with an afro hair,
Okay.
and you know what? His special weapon is what? Can you guess it?
His hair?
It's like no. It's something that came out from the nostril. Nostril.
A booger?
Yeah, something that they put it out and then they just throw it and it becomes a bomb.
What?
ridiculous.
Wait. So his ability is to pick his nose, the thing,
Yeah.
and throw it and explodes.
Yeah, and it became a bomb. A bomb, like just exploded. It's so funny.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so
Yeah,
confused.
it's so funny.
I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah, the story is so funny. In One Piece, there is a serious moment, there is a serious plot and story, but sometimes the character is so random
Yeah.
and ridiculous and funny. And also there is the villain. He's a man, but the body is like a ballerina.
What?
Yeah, the man body is ridiculous, and the body is like a ballerina with a wings like a goose. Oh, I don't.
I'm so.
Yeah,
con-
you
I'm,
asked me.
I'm-
You asked
I'm-
me the.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
So it's the body. Okay. Is it the head of the
Yeah,
man?
you asked me. Okay. Yeah, you asked me about the villain, and there
Yeah.
are so many unique villain.
Yeah.
There are so many unique, but there are some cool, serious, cool-looking villain like Smoker. Yeah, Smoker
Yeah.
is like a cool villain.
Okay.
Cool villain, and also the crocodile. Crocodile is a man. The hand is like how can I say it? Like the pirate with the, I don't know how to say it. The pirate hand.
Oh, the hook with the hook on it.
With the hook, yeah, hook.
Okay.
Yeah, there is Smoker and also the crocodile. They're pretty cool villain. They're pretty cool, and there are so many villain that's cool, yeah. But the story is so long, yeah. Sometimes their villain become their friends. Sometimes not, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, but in the beginning of One Piece, there are so many funny, ridiculous character enemy that I say to you like, oh my god, it's just full of laughter.
I mean, I still don't understand the man with the ballerina bunny with goose wings. Huh? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's that.
What?
Just like that. Yeah, as random as that. And there's a clown. Yeah. There's a clown that can slice their part of the body. Their hands can walk into the other places, just like that. They also ate the magic fruit, the clown.
Man,
Buggy. The name is Buggy, the Buggy clown.
man, One Piece is a weird anime.
Yeah, it's so random. It's so
It sounds very
random.
It sounds very random. It doesn't sound like it makes sense at all. But okay.
And also the big mom.
Mm-hmm.
Is very big.
Yeah.
She's very big.
Yeah, I think I think I saw her one time just on a quick video, like Big Mom. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are so many villain, but there are so many friends. Yeah.
Okay.
There are, yes. Like
But,
that.
yeah, man, One Piece is a weird anime. It's very weird.
Yeah, it's so, yeah, the idea is really, really unique. That's why many people attract to it.
Maybe that's why people like One Piece so much. It's so unique and so random. People doesn't make sense to the villains. They're just like, what?
Yeah, there's some part that is so funny. There's
Yeah.
many funny moments in One Piece. And you know what? Why when I was a kid I really loved One Piece because it's so funny. There's a funny part in this. Not only about the serious struggle like Naruto. Naruto is like serious struggle, something like that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But One Piece, sometimes it's like out of the box. What? Yes,
It sounds out of the box. I mean, just from the characters alone, I'm still confused.
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, imagine like this. You made an enemy, you are really in a serious fighting, and then she suddenly pull out something from his nostril and just to throw it, and it like
Okay,
bang.
if I was fighting and someone did that, I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna run away. I don't want to deal with no. I don't want no person throwing something at me. The next time I know it blows up. It blows up in my face. No, I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
I tell
It's
my
so- yeah,
teammates,
it's so
you know what? You fight them, and well, I'll run away. How about that?
That's why it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I think that One Piece is a weird anime, a very weird one. My first.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds.
It's fun and
It does sound like fun. I do have to admit, it's very weird. Very, very weird.
yeah, and it's like mind blowing. How can the creator get that idea? And even maybe in another episode, maybe I'm not remember. There are so many funny story about it.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
just like that.
it's a good thing that we started this because we can go more into detail as we go on with different animes
Yeah,
or game
Yeah, of
reviews.
course.
You know, and like I said in the very beginning, like we start exchanging different things about cultures and stuff like that.
of course.
But yeah, baby, like, yeah, I mean, One Piece is I'm shocked. I'm really shocked.
That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
Sounds great. I'm excited to hear it. I'm very excited to hear it.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see, my first anime, what was it? Well, I was like this. Okay, so I don't know how things work in Indonesia, because like I said, not part of it. But my first anime growing up was an anime called Dirty Pair.
What?
Dirty Pair. It's a really old anime, really old, 1980.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never know it.
yeah. It's really old, but the thing is, my understanding, Indonesia is very like what is it, like a religious focused country, right? Indonesia.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. So in that anime, there are some things that are kind of provocative, like kind of like not really appropriate.
Oh.
Yeah, not really appropriate,
I
if you will.
see it.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
So
Oh,
what?
inappropriate.
Yeah, inappropriate. Yeah. What happened was, I'll see it when I was like 8-9 years old.
Okay.
8-9 years old. It was called Dirty Pair. No, it didn't. It wasn't. It wasn't the anime. I'm assuming like like. It wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it wasn't that good either. So it's like in the middle somewhere.
So it's content of violence, bloody or something.
That and the characters kind of dressed, very revealing, somewhat kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my first anime.
You know what? I want to share about it. Like when I was a kid, on the TV, they still show like Tom and Jerry. They show like One Piece. And you know what? When I grew up in the junior high school or senior high school, I forget. National Television stopped the broadcasting of One Piece.
Really?
Yeah, it's so sad. Like I didn't know what happened when we was a kid. There are so many animation and we don't think much about it. We just watch it like
Yeah.
okay, yes, and then like I don't know when we go into when junior high school or senior high school, the government or the broadcasting department in Indonesia think that there's some content that should inappropriate. They think that some of part of the anime is inappropriate and they just stop broadcasting it. But it's okay because at that time we watched the show on internet, so it's okay.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
saw the whole thing on the internet. You know, it's funny you say that because it happened in the United States too. There was some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happened a lot. So like in the One Piece one, for example, what's the guy's name with the suit? with the blonde hair and the suit and the blue shirt.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Wait. The one with the blue shirt.
He's wearing a suit with a blue shirt with the blonde hair. He always has a cigarette in his fingers.
Oh yeah. Wait, I forget it. It's a woman, an old lady woman.
No, it's a man.
Oh, it's not a man. Wait. Okay, and then what happened with that?
Okay, so I never seen One Piece. I never seen One Piece, but I have a friend that who's a big One Piece fan. And
Okay.
like you, we saw on the animes on the computer. So it showed him with a cigarette in his fingers all the time. But on the TV show, they took that out and put in a lollipop candy there in his hands.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like
Okay.
smaller changes like that, but it's
Oh yeah, but they don't stop it. I mean, don't stop the broadcast, right?
no. So before the anime comes over here, they had to, edit it.
Oh,
for-
gadget.
Yeah,
Gadget.
edit it for like, I guess Western audiences morals,
Yeah.
and then
Oh yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't know why, but some contents, people they filter it and think that it's inappropriate now. But remember back then when I was a kid, when we saw that scene, we don't think negative about this. Like, yeah,
No, you're right.
but yeah,
You're right,
But
'cause
I
as a
don't know,
kid-
maybe. Yeah,
Go ahead.
but I don't know. Maybe nowadays it just like this, and yeah.
I don't know, but yeah.
Also, in Indonesian thing that the woman character is a little bit too vulgar, the costume, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried
Yeah.
about. Like, I know that
okay.
in Indonesia, is very
Yeah.
like religion strong country, but like
Yeah,
I know anime can be very like vulgar in how women dress. So I'm curious, like, how does the Indonesian see it? Like, do they?
yes, yeah. But actually, in Indonesia, it's not only a Muslim. We have 5 religion in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what
so
are
it's
they?
not only Muslims. Yeah, we have a Christian, Catholic, yes, and also we have Buddhism, Buddhism, and then the Hindu, and also like a Konghucu, something like that.
So you have 5 religions
Yeah.
in Indonesia.
5 or 6, sorry.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
5 main ones.
Yeah.
5 or 6 main ones, correct?
What?
5 or 6 main religions in Indonesia? Okay.
Yeah. So we actually the people can choose between that. So yeah, sometimes
Okay.
there are some okay. Yeah, but I think we respect each other. So we respect each other.
That's good to
Yeah.
hear that's good to hear. That's good to hear because
Yeah.
if anybody can get along, especially with all those religions, that's actually interesting. Actually, I didn't know that. I didn't know Indonesia would just had a bunch of religions there.
Yeah, we live together. Like in Bali, many people in there is like Hindu. Some of them are Muslim, but some of them are Hindu, something like that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so my question to you is
Oh, ya kak. COD ya kak? Oh, di belakang mas namanya. Di belakang gitu. Okay. Can you wait for a moment or something?
yeah.
Okay. I will go for a while. Wait a moment, okay?
Okay, well, you know what? Since you're gonna be gone, it's okay. Let's just end it here. Hey,
Okay.
all right, fam. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you so
joining.
much.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. There'll be more podcasts like this coming out. So once again, I am Fox Senpai, and this is IoTown XP, and that's the name of this
Thank
podcast.
you.
Yeah, this is the name of the podcast, and this will be out soon. And I will continue to edit and so on. All right, fam. Thank you so much. This is
Thank you so
IoTown.
much.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Bye. See you next time. Bye.
See you next time.
Thank you for watching our podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching our podcast. Please like, comment, and share. See ya.